Hello, everybody. This is Stephanie Glenn from G.I.R.D.L.E, which is God is Raising Devoted Women for Excellence. And we're here today with Linda Rice. She's one of our Chat and Chew participants, and she has written a book, a book of poetry. And the book is
My Poems, Thoughts, Revelations, and More.
So we're going to talk to Linda a little bit today and find out what inspired her to write this book and how G.I.R.D.L.E was a part of that inspiration. So Linda, tell us a little bit about how you got into writing poetry.
Okay, poetry wasn't a first choice of a hobby or anything. It started off with me kind of writing worship songs. I was inspired by a young man that passed away about 2 years ago. He was a songwriter, and he wrote a lot of praise and worship songs. Pastor DeWine Murphy, and he wrote beautiful songs. I said, Lord, if you could just give me words to express to you like this, and then my first song ended up being a poem. It's so long. It's called I Love You. And so it took off from there, and then Lord would give me things, or I would have dreams, and I started writing them down, and they became poems. And basically I love to rhyme. Most of my poems are with rhymes. Some of them aren't, but I love to rhyme, and it kind of pulls it together. But what started me was being inspired to be a songwriter.
Okay, all right. So you've only been doing this for about 2 years now.
About 2 years, yeah.
Okay. And so what made you decide to put these poems into a book?
Okay, last year I was sharing some of my poems with a young lady. She said, you need to write a book. And I'm like, and then I know a young lady that has already written a poem book. And I asked her questions about it and how she went about doing that. And so I became more serious about writing a book, and poems kept coming and kept coming and kept coming. So that's how that started. So it materialized. I pretty much had all the poems I wanted for a book when I started considering a book. It was the process of doing the self-publishing and all. Okay. That was the difficult part, because I'm not a whiz at the computer, but it took a lot of merging documents, uploading, and you have to have it the proper way and everything before it get rejected. But fortunately, God worked me through all that too, because I asked various people, can you help me on this? And can you help me? Yeah, I'll get with you. We'll get together and do it. And they never did.
Okay.
And I had to turn myself. Lord, I'm going to find out how to do this. So I believe the Lord wanted me to know how to do this so I could probably share with others.
Okay, yeah, because there's a lot of people writing books these days. Right. So where did you eventually find the help you needed to put your book together?
It's a site on, it's called Create Space. It's an Amazon company, self-publishing, and you upload your cover and your interior, and they'll go through and pretty much format it and see if if it's their approval, and then they give you your proof back to see if if you like it, and then take it from there. But by them being a part of Amazon, it made my book available on Amazon.
Oh, okay, that's a good resource then.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, so how long have you been a part of G.I.R.D.L.E?
Well, I've been with G.I.R.D.L.E, I believe it was like 3 years, 3.5.
So since they first started coming to this building?
Yes, to this building. And I've been knowing Catherine all my life, but I hadn't seen her in years, and it was so awesome to be able to, see her in that capacity. And G.I.R.D.L.E has really inspired me with the classes and the sessions that we have, to have self-esteem, to believe in yourself, and it's okay to not be perfect.
Right. We all, as women, we think that way.
Yes, and we have to be everything for everybody.
Right.
We just can't. We got to be for ourselves before we can be for anybody else. And then the G.I.R.D.L E really supported me as far as my poetry. I had a poetry reading last September. They came out at the Pontiac Art Center.
Yes.
And They came out. They've been really supportive. They let me read my poetry in our sessions and what have you. And the fashion show that they had last year, Catherine had me to read one of my poems there. So, you know, they've really been supportive, and I appreciate it. If it hadn't been for them, I probably wouldn't, you know.
What do I do now, right?
Yeah.
Right.
I'm not good in being in the public eye, but I guess I'm gonna have to get better, huh?
Yep, now that you're writing a book, if you want to get it out there, exposure.
But I do appreciate G.I.R.D.L.E, and I appreciate this setting here, because they give me an opportunity to expose the book, and then I can go out and tell everybody about G.I.R.D.L.E. too.
That's right. That's right. We have to help each other.
Yes, and that's what it's about.
Right,
you know,
right. And that's the whole purpose of G.I.R.D.L.E too.
G.I.R.D.L.E makes a difference to a lot of these women here in this building. That they look forward to it, because sometimes they don't have any place to go. And some of them don't leave this building maybe once or twice a month, and then when they come, they just have such a good time and get along. And like when we're in those meetings, what's said in G.I.R.D.L.E stays there. You know,
right.
it's not all over the hallways, and you know, everybody's not all in your business. So it's helped the women here, and I know that for a fact.
Oh, that's good. That's good to hear that, because we want to know that the work we're doing is being appreciated and it's being helpful.
And the G.I.R.D.L.E team is so awesome. You guys are so patient with us.
Well, a lot of us are all going through a lot of the same things.
Yeah.
So once you start talking about things, you realize that we're all in it together.
Yeah,
and that's the whole thing, is to help each other.
It's a support system. Well,
right.
Like a G.I.R.D.L.
right, exactly.
You know, like a girl.
Exactly.
Awesome ministry, and I really appreciate all they've done for me.
Good. Well, like we said, we're going to spread the word for G.I.R.D.L, and we're also going to spread the word for your book. So I'm going to have you find 2 poems out of your book to read, so we can give people a example of what your poetry is.
Okay. Like I said, some of them are testimonies and inspirational, and some are just whimsical, everyday stuff. Okay.
Okay.
So let me find one right quick. Okay, this might be a pretty good one.
Okay.
This is called "Don't Get It Twisted." Never underestimate me because my hair isn't combed and it's napped. Don't turn me away because my skirt's too short and my top is low. When I smile with a crook, don't gawk at and stare at me like crap. Just because I don't speak your kind of language doesn't mean I am slow. Snub me not because I live and shop on the wrong side of town. Judge me not because my facial features aren't quite like yours. I may not fit your program, but that doesn't give you the reason to frown. When I express my opinion to you, it doesn't give you a reason to ignore. Let's get this straight. I never underestimate the impact I have on others. Even in my storm, I have the ability to put on a smile, even on your face. My heart is large enough to share love with all my sisters and brothers. One I hardly know will see the God in me and be encouraged to win this race. Please don't get it twisted. You just might miss it.
All right.
Okay, and let me see. Okay, this is called "Are You With Me?" This is referring to fellowship with God. Okay, it says, "I see you, my son, singing and praising in the midst of my glory. I see you, my daughter, praying and testifying of me in your story. But tell me, what happens when the music stops? When the fellowship is over, do you still feel me in your heart? Or do you pick up your Bible and part? When all is left and there's none to see, are you still deeply committed to me? Or do you hop in your ride, pull out and leave me alone? Or is there a Sunday dinner invite to take me home? When the eve has come and the days cease, do you allow me to wrap you up in my peace? I see you lay down and we're entwined. It's all good. Relax, my child. You're still mine. And yes, you're with me."
All right. All right, Linda. We appreciate you. We appreciate what you contribute to G.I.R.D.L. We congratulate you on your book.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
If you want to hold it up one more time so we can get a close-up of the book and you.
Okay.
Okay. And we look forward, because you said you was in the process of getting ready to write another one.
Mm-hmm.
So we look forward to your next book.
Okay.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.